Welcome back, Weekend Warriors. I'm Brian Hayes with Rust-Oleum, and this is the Zinsser Project Workshop. Today's topic is what primer to choose when you don't know what primer to choose. Introducing Zinsser Smart Prime. So the benefits of Zinsser Smart Prime are whether it's interior or exterior, brick, wood, or anything in between, it's the ultimate undercoat for all primer projects. I'm going to quickly demonstrate how to apply to a few different substrates. So make sure you first saturate your roller. And then I'm going to apply a thin, even, uniform coat to the brick. And you can see how this is sealing the surface and preparing it for a top coat. Now I'm going to move on to an unsealed wood panel door. And again, this is the perfect primer to seal the surface and prepare it for a top coat. I'm getting the benefits of an oil-based primer with a quick dry time and the convenience of a water base. Be sure to follow the instructions before beginning your project. For more information on Zinsser Smart Prime, visit rustoleum.com.au. I'm Brian Hayes. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Welcome back, Weekend Warriors. This is Brian with Rust-Oleum, and you're back in the Zinsser Project Workshop. Today's topic is mold. And I know what you're thinking, I don't have a mold problem. I'm here to tell you probably do. We live in Australia, which is a subtropic environment. It's hot, it's humid, there's moisture in the air. These are all things that mold thrives on. Previously, you had to have a professional come in to take care of the mold and remove it. That's costly and it's time consuming. I'm here to tell you today about a product from Zinsser where you can do it at home for yourself. Alright guys, I'm really excited to tell you about Zinsser Mold Stop Primer. This is the only product on the market today that kills mold, mildew, and odor-causing bacteria. And if you can paint, you can kill mold. Let me show you how it's done. Alright guys, let's be honest. If your wall looks like this, you're probably going to call a professional. Or some of you might say, I'll just clean it with a little bit of bleach and I'll paint over the top of it. Well, what you've done with the bleach is you've just masked the problem, you haven't killed the mold. With Zinsser Mold Stop Primer, it's two simple steps. Clean off the overgrowth, and by that I mean the fuzzy stuff, and then paint directly over the top of it. It's just that easy. Make sure you read all the instructions before you get started. Alright guys, let's get started. Make sure your roller is fully saturated, and then apply the Mold Stop Primer generously and evenly, and ensure that the entire surface is completely covered. Then continue priming your entire wall to prepare for your finished coat of paint. Okay, we've allowed the primer to dry for an hour. The mold has been killed and the stains are covered. You're now ready to apply your final favorite wall color. Apply the wall color within 5 days for exterior surfaces, within 7 days for interior surfaces. For more information on Zinsser Mold Stop Primer, visit rustoleum.com.au. I'm Brian Hayes. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Welcome back, Weekend Warriors. I'm Brian Hayes with Rust-Oleum, and this is the Zinsser Project Workshop. Today's project is covering stains. We've all had an issue at home where we've had a water stain, something spilled, or mini Picassos leave us a little crayon treat on the wall. You may think that you can cover these stains with just a coat of paint, but in most cases that stain will come through or the paint won't adhere. I've got a solution for you today, and I'll show you what the pros use. Introducing Zinsser Cover Stain. This is the ultimate whole house city surface stain blocking undercoat. Cover Stain is specially formulated to penetrate deeply and block stains permanently. I have an example of two common household stains, and I'll show you how easy it is to fix these issues permanently. Very important to saturate your roller thoroughly before you begin, and then apply one even coat of Cover Stain to the surface. For more information on Zinsser Cover Stain, visit Rust-Oleum.com.au. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Brian Hayes. We'll see you next time. Welcome back, Weekend Warriors. I'm Brian with Rust-Oleum, and this is the Zinsser Project Workshop. Today's project is changing a wall color. I think that's a pretty simple thing to do. When you go from a light color to a dark color, there's many challenges. I'm going to introduce you to a product today that's going to help you paint like a pro. Introducing Zinsser Bullseye 123 Gray. This is the newest addition to the Bullseye family of premium undercoats. So why gray? Here, I'll show you. Going from a light color to a dark color, you can see even after multiple coats, the light color still shows through. I'll show you what the pros know. If you start with a gray undercoat, it's going to take fewer top coats and you'll achieve a truer, more vivid color. It's the color that you chose in the store. Remember to read all the instructions before you start your project. For more information on Zinsser Bullseye 123 Gray, visit Rust-Oleum.com.au. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Hayes. We'll see you next time.